Snow was falling heavily. A terrified woman was running out of a mansion with a suitcase in one hand and a little boy in the other. Behind her, a powerful man screamed, "Stop her! She can't take my son!" But was she kidnapping him? Or saving him? The grand mansion stood silent under a blanket of white snow. Aaliyah, the housemaid who had worked there for years, ran down the icy driveway with tears streaming down her face. In her trembling hand was little Arian's small, cold fingers. "Papa, don't let her take me," the boy cried. Behind them, Kabir Malik, one of the wealthiest and most respected businessmen in the city, stumbled through the snow, panic written all over his face. His world had just collapsed. He never imagined that the woman he trusted in his home would try to take his son away. But the truth was far more complicated. Kabir had received a DNA report. The words on the paper shattered him. Arian was not his biological son. His wife, who had passed away 2 years ago, had hidden a secret from him. A betrayal he never saw coming. Anger replaced love. Pain replaced reason. In his heartbreak, Kabir made a cruel decision. He would send Arian away to a distant boarding school. Far from him. Far from the family name. Aaliyah overheard the conversation. And her heart broke too. Because there was another truth. One that only she knew. Back in the present, the snowstorm grew stronger. Kabir finally caught up. "Where are you taking him?" he shouted. Aaliyah turned, her face pale but determined. "I'm taking him somewhere he won't be rejected." Kabir's joy tightened. "He's not my son," he yelled. Those words echoed in the cold air. Arian heard them. Everything stopped. The little boy's crying faded into silence. "Papa," he whispered. Aaliyah stepped forward. "No, he's not your blood," she said softly. "But he has never called anyone else father." Kabir couldn't respond. "Your wife told me everything before she died," Aaliyah continued. "She made mistakes, but Arian didn't." Snowflakes melted against Kabir's trembling hands. "I'm not his real mother either," Aaliyah said, her voice breaking. "But from the day he was born, I loved him like my own." Kabir looked at Arian. The boy wasn't thinking about DNA. He wasn't thinking about betrayal. He was thinking about one thing. The only man he had ever called dad. Arian slowly walked toward Kabir. Tears froze on his tiny cheeks. "If I'm not your real son, can I still call you Papa?" Kabir broke. All his anger, pride, and pain collapsed in that moment. He dropped to his knees in the snow and pulled Arian into his arms. "Family isn't made by blood," Kabir whispered. "It's made by love." Aaliyah covered her mouth as she cried. Kabir stood up, picked up the suitcase, and looked at both of them. "No one is going anywhere," he said firmly. "This house is only a home when we are together." The snow kept falling, but it didn't feel cold anymore. Because sometimes, the strongest bonds are not written in DNA. They are written in the heart. Blood makes you related, but love makes you family.